This is Kristen Isles' informative speech. This is John Kennedy, and he's my audience.
Imagine this. You're in a sea full of blue corduroy in the middle of Indianapolis, Indiana. As you look around you, there's all of these high school students wearing blue corduroy with some emblem on the back. As they walk past, you see this emblem says FFA on it, and you're wondering, what is FFA? Well, I'm Chrissy Isle, and I just got the luxury of being able to spend the last year as a state officer for Kansas. And I'm here to tell you what FFA is. So, the history of FFA, it started in 1917, where the Smith-Hughes Act was established for agriculture education to be in high school. In 1928, the Future Farmers of America was established in Kansas City, Missouri by a group of high school students for the first national convention. And then in 1965, FFA and the NFA merged, which was the New Farmers of America, which was an African American version of FFA. After merging, they decided to change the name to the National FFA Organization instead of Future Farmers of America. Then in 1969, girls were allowed into FFA. And all of this can be found within the official student manual. But what makes it different? What makes it a leading student organization to be able to go to Indianapolis, Indiana, where approximately 60,000 members attend a year for national convention? Well, it's the three-circle model that makes it different. So there's classroom, SAE, and FFA. In the classroom, you basically learn the textbook of agriculture education. So this includes like reading about farming, new farming techniques, learning about new things in agriculture such as hydroponics or food science. And within FFA, you go to career development events, which are competitions to basically test your knowledge within these. And within FFA, there's also leadership development events, which focus more on what it takes to be a leader, such as public speech or job interview. And then SAE stands for Supervised Agriculture Experience. This allows you to be able to either begin your own business or go shadow someone in a career field of your choice to be able to learn more about the career. This way, with this three-circle model, it will help you become better apt to be able to find a career after high school or after college, or maybe to go into a trade school. But how does it affect Kansas? According to the Kansas FFA website, there's over 9,800 members, and these members are in chapters that are either in rural areas or urban areas. So it literally affects everyone, no matter what type of setting their town is in. And these students are the agriculturists of tomorrow. So that means that those students going through high school now are going to be the ones who are developing new ideas to feed the people of tomorrow. And so going back to this three-circle model, which can be found on the National FFA website, you can easily see how it can affect students if they're getting it in three different ways. In the classroom, they're getting it at school. In FFA, they're getting it outside of school by going to different competitions. And then in their SAE, it's getting repeated. So they're taking all that they're learning within these two circles and they're doing it hands-on, because it's easy to learn something from a book and think you know something, and then when you go to try it out, it's a lot harder than you realized. And to be able to do it hands-on just roots that understanding even deeper. And that's how the students going through high school will be who affect agriculture tomorrow. And so that is what FFA is. And that's how a sea of corduroy in Indianapolis is a good thing.